The British Army is gearing up for a massive invasion during the American Revolution, with thousands of redcoats in marching formation. Today we have this canyon defense with exactly 100 US Continental Army soldiers defending. And we've got to defend against thousands of these redcoats charging us. So, right off rip, we need to go ahead and start distributing these soldiers wherever we can. Now, there's a mix in here between Minutemen, Continental soldiers, actual professional Continental Army soldiers, a few grenadiers in there, some officers. So, we are stacked in terms of variety, just outnumbered like 30 to 1. So, our first and foremost decision is to put all of these soldiers at the front line and then slowly trickle them back as the battle gets going. We will have some backup support line troopers all the way back here, but for the most part, we probably want to start with our 100 soldiers all stacked up in the front to maximize our line battle fire and then retreat them back when the redcoats get a little bit too close. We do have a few mortars out here that we can utilize, so there's a 12-pound and a 20-pound here. Oh, sorry, 18-pound. And then there's another 18-pound back this way. What we're going to do is just one singular soldier on each. It's going to slow down the reload time and the accuracy. However, oh, that's a grenadier. Nope, we're not using a grenadier on that. However, we need each and every rifle on the ground as much as possible and for as long as possible over using mortars. So that's going to be another important part of this. Now let's go ahead and make sure these are aimed properly, and we're gonna have to micromanage these throughout the battle. Okay, let's get the last of these guys lined up. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, we got our boys lined up here. Let's start this thing off in slow-mo because I want to make sure we get our cannon shots off nice and early against the redcoats here. Actually, we're going to try and make them load up high explosive after the original cannon shot. So zero in here, fire away, and then start loading high explosive rounds, if you don't mind. This is the bigger cannon, the 18-pounder. It's going to be less accurate, but it is going to be more explosive. Alright, first shot there, whiffs entirely, missing the entire line, which is not very good. Does this have the range to hit? That one also whiffs entirely. Okay, yeah, these are extraordinarily inaccurate guns. Even if you zero them in all the way, they are very susceptible to missing. Taking another shot with the back one over there, and our line begins to erupt with fire peppering out against the Brits. So the strategy here is to hold this line for a decent amount of time, but once we start to take extreme losses, that was a good shot, and all that, we'll start retreating backwards in order to prevent our loss. Okay, so high explosive is loading here. For some reason, they're not loading high explosive here. Could it have something to do with us not having enough soldiers on this? How many does this take? 4, I think? Alright, we're going to actually load up a few additional colonists just to see if maybe we need a separate loader in order to actually get these things to load high explosive rounds. That could be it, although this one is loading high explosive rounds, which should be a lot more helpful. Alright, first volley is done from the Brits and from us. Let's check our damages real quick. We got 1 dead soldier. That's not bad at all, and they took... okay, not that many losses from our volleying. We are pretty far away from them, to be honest, and it looks like our cannon did the majority of the damage there. Guys, why are you all standing in front of the gun? I think they have to finish reloading before they'll actually get on the gun. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go into 2-speed here. These guys, same issue. They need to finish loading before they'll get onto the gun. And there is the second round of shots going off here. Not a ton we can do right now. I did try and make it so most of our grenadiers were in the second line, so that way they're less susceptible to incoming musket ball fire. There's also this cheeky little side area here behind a wagon that I think we should be able to use. Our gun just fired without us. God dang it. Guys, I need you to let me do these shots, okay? You will be trash compared to me. I promise you. You just shot straight in front of your trench. You're supposed to aim back here where all the enemies are. Alright, take that shot. That could be a beefaroni if it is going to hit where we aimed. Come on, baby! No, 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 no. Okay, goes a little high, but it's not bad. Okay, we'll take that. Look at that. Exploding redcoats everywhere. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, this one, yeah, it shot like here. What was that? Come on, fellas. Come on. Let's see. Can we get maybe canister rounds loaded? Okay, there we go. We're getting... Nope, they just swapped back to normal rounds. Okay, it's at least loading high explosive now. I suppose that's good. I don't know what to do about them. They're being doofuses. Alright, we are starting to lose more soldiers. We've also got officers charging in right now, and they are trying to do some melee combat. They're succeeding in doing some melee combat. We got grenadiers up here throwing some grenades, which is danger close. Back up, guys. Oh, no. Don't throw grenades like that. That's too close to your own lines, fellas. Oh, that's just goofy. Alright, we're going to throw one way out this way. That might connect. They're running forward, though, so I don't think it will. Ugh! Alright, they're starting to get up here. They're starting to get up here. And they're starting to really melee. Come on, guys. Come on, fellas. Defend! We're getting stabbed. Alright, that's going to be a solid grenade. We might already have to retreat backwards, honestly. At least the front line. Alright, we're going to retreat the front line back. We're going to keep the second line here in order to try and stall them out. Alright, cannons are still reloading currently. This one is reloaded, though. Thank you for not firing this time. Let's go try and get a beefer back here. We are starting to get more kills, though, which is good with our muskets. That's excellent, but this officer charge is definitely leaving us a little bit vulnerable. Taking a nice HE shot back that way. Let's go ahead and select more of these troopers and start dragging them back here. That shot is gorgeous, and it's high explosive, so it's going to do more damage to infantry. That's what I'm talking about. All right, this one back here is still only one soldier, so we can't have it doing the whole weapons ammo switch thing, it seems, right now. It seems like you need multiple troopers on there. I'm not sure if we can try and drag these back, perhaps, perchance, or if they're just going to have to stay there till they die. I honestly don't know. Our second line is still holding. First line is retreated back now, mostly. They're trying, they're trying. Oh, guys, kill that guy, please. Someone go kill that officer for me. Alright, yeah, I don't know if we'll have time to drag these cannons back, by the way, going into 2-speed. We might just have to leave them where they are and try and squeeze every potential shot out of them possible. Take a shot back this way. Come on, big money. That's what I'm talking about. Went a little bit far back, but still a big boom boom. Very nice. Alright, this one's reloading. We gotta make sure we're present to use these. There we go. Second line clapping some of these officers who are daring to get so close, while their back line is continuing to pour fire into us. Another shot. Hopefully it goes a little bit far like the other ones were, and it does. Okay, I think I've figured out there is some cannon overshot with these suckers, apparently. Alright, this puppy here, let's get a couple more soldiers on this, because clearly it is needed. Go, go, go. We'll get you guys up on this line here. Make sure everyone is in a firing position. Come on, guys. Distribute solidly, okay? Distribute solidly over here. Okay, this one's still reloading. This one's up to 19 kills, which is pretty darn good. Very nice. For an American Revolution era cannon, I will say that is great. Hopefully that's a beefer. Not great. It kind of hit those spikes, which I think prevented it from exploding the way we wanted it to. They're starting to push very hard right side. Very hard right push. Hold on. That's going to be a few. Yes, sir! This one's up to 48 kills. Let's go. Alright, these troopers here are getting pressured heavily. I'm going to retreat them back. We're going to get you guys back here. These guys as well. I just want to have enough soldiers alive to put up a final defense back here. So I think we are going to retreat the front line now. Let's try and get some more soldiers over here. I think this little side box could be devastating to the enemy, especially if we have some grenadiers over there. That could be schnasty. Could be absolutely schnasty for us. Load HE or canister. Either one seems better than what you're currently loading. Alright, let's see. They're still very grouped up over here. That's good, but I'm going to go for the far right side this time around. Alright. Zero in. Fire. Hoping it goes just a little bit farther, like back this way. And it fell bottom right. This thing is very hard to predict. Okay, you guys go ahead and lay down once you're done reloading. They won't do anything until they finish reloading, which is very frustrating, but it is what it is. But then we're going to try and have them protect that cannon for as long as possible. These cannons move incredibly slowly, so I really don't think we're going to get away with trying to skirt them backwards into the back lines. I think we're just going to end up losing them, but I'd like them to fire for as long as possible. And then these grenadiers here, I'm hoping will cover this one on the left, and then these troopers here, which are finally getting on the ground, I hope will defend this one for as long as they can, although this one is probably going to die fairly soon. It's got 61 kills, though, so you can't say it didn't do its job very, very well. Take a shot, like, right here. Skadoosh! Big money? Oh, that's going to be a beaut. Okay. A little bit more to the right would have been perfect, but hey, it did not do bad at all. This one's still reloading again. I don't understand this one. It just fires when it wants to, apparently. The other ones seem to wait for me, more or less. But not that one. I'm trying to get these guys all standing up where they are. Standing, standing, standing. We're also going to need soldiers back here. This is our final retreat point, is back this way. That's like basically last stand area. Last stand area. All right, let's shoot like right here. Let her rip, boys. They're getting danger close over here. Our cannons need to hold for just a little bit longer. Scoop us up a few more kills, boyos. Scoop us up a few more kills. All right, hold on. Danger close shot right here. Ah, not the greatest, not the greatest, but it did get some kills. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Over here, this one's reloading. Long time. This guy is a grenadier. Please take a grenade out. Yes, good. All right, cook that sucker for just a little bit here. Yeet it on out. Let's go. All right, gorgeous. No, don't move, don't move. It. God dang it. Okay, that's fine. We'll throw it farther away this time. Yeet. All right, good. Take out another. Take out another. Come on. AI be derping. The AI do be derping. All right, throw it right there. Yeet. Oh, come on, grenadiers. You guys are doing it. Protect the cannons. Yeet. That's going to hit the wall. No, it didn't. Let's go. Huge. This might be our last grenade, honestly. I don't recall how many these guys get. Okay. Pivot, 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 pivot. Pivot this way. Ah! This guy got in the way. Run! No, he's dead. He is super duper dead. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. He did a great job with those. He did a great job. Fire. Come on. Nice. Beautiful. No! We lost this cannon here. These guys are dying out. They're a dying breed. Take out the grenade. Take out the grenade. Take out the grenade, you son of a gun. Take out the grenade. Good. You're probably going to die here, my friend. Yeet the grenade. I think he got it off. I don't know. They're running. They're running. Did he get it off? He did. It didn't do much, but that's okay. This cannon over here ends up going down as well. Rip the dream with that, but that's okay. Our second line of defense is now activated. We've done a very nice job of killing a lot of redcoats right off rip here. But now it's time for the second line to really get involved. I need you guys to load a different cannon round. Please. Okay. Oh my god. Guys, do I need to like direct? They just won't load it. Okay. If I hold direct control, it seems like they will load it. That's good. All right, normal speed ahead. These guys now do get trench cover, which sucks for us. But we have better trenches, at least, so that is good. Our guys are trying to round up as much fire as possible, hoping for some good kills from these fellas here. But we're definitely going to have to retreat them back into the pocket. That's for sure. Okay, they're coming up and over fast, so they're not even choosing to use the defense. Oh my god, it's just switched ammo type with me literally... I don't know. I don't know why they switch ammo type like that. That's so frustrating. These guys are getting butchered. Retreat. These guys are also getting butchered. Retreat. We're falling back to the cannon point. Yeah, just get behind cover over here, okay, boys? Behind cover. Come on now. We're holding the wall. Come around this way. Good stuff. And just, like, get ready to defend in all these different little zones over here, alright? And this cannon finally actually reloaded something. It's better than nothing, I guess. Fire! Please, big shot. Terrible. It made worse by the fact that it refuses to use actual cannon rounds that I want, that I am designating. It's frustrating. Retreat back, retreat back. Alright, we're basically just going to be clustered up back here, trying to hold the best we can against these oncomers. It's gonna be rough. I need these guys to hold. I'm trying to create the best choke point possible, and I'm trying to buy some time for this cannon to reload and stuff. But these guys are just not stopping their assault. They're just onslaughting. There we go, reloaded. Fire there. Nice, decent shot, decent shot. Alright, now reload quick. Uh-oh. Guys. We got enemy coming up and over. Where is that man going? Holy cow. Alright, I can't worry about that. That's someone else's problem. Well, realistically, it's my problem later on. Kill that man! Oh my god. Y'all are grenading in all the wrong places. I just can't believe it. There you go. They finally capped him. Now these random dudes on the flanks, they're disrupting everything. What are we doing? Alright, fire here. Okay, decent. Overshot a little bit, but still managed to get some good kills. They're coming at us so hard right now. This is not good in the slightest. No! Stand tall, brothers! Hold! No! This cannon only got 18 kills. Seriously underwhelming cannon for me. Very, very disappointing. It's still reloading. It takes so long. Even with 4 soldiers on it. Overshot, but it can't angle down as well. We're cooked. This guy's not even a grenadier. We got no grenadiers left. There goes our cannoneers. The redcoats are pushing and destroying. Ah, that guy died. Rip, and there goes that. The redcoats managed to do it. We did quite well. I would say we killed maybe like half of their force, but there's still like 1,500 redcoats left alive. Let's go ahead and double our number of troopers here. Alright, I've spawned in exactly 100 additional soldiers, so we are literally doubling our lines here. We're gonna, first of all, fill some of the gaps over this way that are not fully filled up there, but then the rest of these guys are going to be back here, and hopefully this means we won't have to retreat anyone, and our front line can just kind of withstand till the end, and then the second line will pick it up after the fact. I don't know if that's how it'll work out. We might end up having to retreat a few people backwards, but if that's what it takes, that's what it's going to take. We're going to leave the same number of cannons. However, we're going to start off by getting into these cannons right off rip with additional units here, which is going to take up 9 troopers of ours, but that's not the end of the world. 9 is better than not having fully loaded cannons, I think, in this mod. You can kind of get away with it in World War II battles because the cannons are much more efficient with only 1 soldier, but in this, nah. Can we also go ahead and ditch the standard ammo? That's what we're going to do for each and every one of these. So the first round they'll fire will still be standard ammunition due to the fact that it's loaded in the barrel. But every subsequent round will be either HE or shrapnel shot or whatever. That I think will solve that problem, hopefully. Alright, boyos, let's let her rip. We're going to try and do the first shots from these suckers as quickly as possible to get the next ones loaded. It's also going to activate the enemy fight or flight here, so I want to zero it in nicely. It's moving not because of me, but because it keeps interacting with the enemies. That's really freaking annoying. We're just going to fire it. And this one over here, too. That first shot, let's see. Not a horrible shot. The problem is no one was standing where they were. So, I guess in that way, it was a horrible shot. Second shot. Hey, let's go. Gets a few kills there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, now our boys are launching a tirade of fire against the enemies. Beautiful. And these guys are indeed reloading HE rounds. Good. Okay, so those will hopefully be much more devastating this time around versus before, where they really didn't do all that much. I'll take it. Okay, but the rest of our soldiers are taking some heat. Let's see, you get back up. Sometimes they like to dip down and then not pop back up at all. And in these line battle defenses, you kind of want everyone interacting with the battlefield. You need to keep the enemy at bay. And currently we've taken no losses, which is pretty impressive. Enemies taken a decent amount, nothing too crazy, but at least some. Alright, and this is all reloading. Oh, forgot about the back cannon. That was its first shot, and it completely missed it right there, but it should be, yes, reloading HE. We take those gladly. Alright, we're just gonna let them skirmish for a little bit here, because I think our defense will be a lot more solid this time with the additional troops. Okay, redcoats are now starting to get so close. Our own guys are grenading them. That's always a bad sign. Cannons, I think I saw a couple shots from them going out on their own. There's one right there, but this one was not firing, so let's go ahead and get a beefer shot over this way, or at least try to. Zero in as much as you can. Good fire. Hopefully that's a good one. Has this one shot recently? Yes. It's also lost a lot of its crew members. Yikes. And this one's also firing. So it was just that one. And that was a very good shot for us right there. Beautiful. Love to see that for us. Good stuff. Our boys are starting to take more and more losses up here, but I want to try and continue to hold as much as we can. I think a big mistake last time honestly was retreating. I thought we'd kind of get away with it, but we just didn't. So I think we're going to let these guys hold till last man and go from there as much as possible. But right now these are just reloading so slowly. And we have to stay in slow-mo, so that's frustrating too. I'll just time-lapse us taking shots with this for a bit. Okay, we landed some great shots, but they're starting to catch on that our cannons are our best weapon, and so they're sniping out the crews here, which is not great. Our front line is still holding, though dwindling. This was definitely the better strategy. The retreat last time, I think, was nail in the coffin for us, but at the same time, we didn't have all these troopers to also populate the back lines, so there is that. Please don't fire without me. What? Have you learned nothing? Alright, hold on. We'll take the shot here, though, too. Fire! That'll hopefully be a banger. That one actually was pretty good, despite them taking the reins. That one was good, too. Let's go! Let's go, boys. And this one fires back here as well. This one's got 58 kills now. This one has 21, and this one back here has 7. Not the greatest, and it gets no kills. Rip the dream. But our troops are still firing away. We're still in this thing. We're still slowing down the enemies. They are taking great losses. We are also taking some losses, but once their officers died, we started taking less. So that is good. Let's continue to pepper them with cannon fire, since this is kind of a slog. Okay, we're still on that grussel, that grind. The cannon here is down to 1 trooper. I just reloaded the other cannon with more troopers. The right side is getting pressured extremely heavily, so this cannon may very well fall pretty soon. It's got 78 kills. I am still worried about retreating it, since it will be such a slow retreat. I think it would die. So I'm not going to do that. We'll go bump it up a speed here, though, because I think we are in a less laggy position. Yeah, so these guys are full-on clamoring up here. We do have plenty of troops over this way. Let's shift a few to the right, since that's getting attacked so heavily. Try and give them a little bit more buffer, I guess. Try and get a couple more soldiers in here. And then the left over here has huge stacks of enemies. Look at this. The swaths of enemies. Please be a big shot. It's coming in. It should be. Wait, I never fired. God dang it. Try again. Okay, there we go. I was too quick on the draw. Oh, it's a juicer. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, and this one over here also needs to be pretty big. Let's go like right here, I guess. Fire! Big money. Ah! We hit that dude's head, so that exploded, but it was not the greatest shot. This one's almost reloaded, and then we can take this one. Yeah, they're pushing right side heavily, 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 so this is going to be the problem zone from now on. Yeah, they're up there. We're stopping them somewhat, though, so that is a good thing. Hold on, this is almost reloaded. All right, zero in. It's farther away, so it's less accurate. Okay, this guy, I need you to take out some grenades. Some granata. That was a great shot. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. We're going to start peppering some grenades out here to try and buy a little bit of extra time against some of these redcoats. Nice. Looks good. We're getting them good kills. Love to see that. Yeet! Come on. That was the last of them. This guy's got none. This guy's got some grenades. Let's go! Good, good, good. He needs to finish reloading before he can throw one out there, though. That's a bummer. Yeah, our front line is super thin now. Super duper thin. A lot of our guys do have like 3 or 4 kills apiece, which during the Revolutionary War, that is insane. That is actually so unbelievably good. All right, I need you to step back because you keep reloading instead of using your grenades, which is incredibly frustrating. This guy, though, he is ready. He is geared up for the granata-ing. I'm going to move him over here, too. Go, go, go. All right. Oh, there's some cannon shots hitting wide right. Not the greatest shot right there, I'll say. All right, cooking the granata and throwing the granata. And take out another one. Good stuff. That's going to hit. That's a good one. That's a good one. That one maybe should have cooked a little bit longer, but that's okay. Still getting some good hits in here. Yeeting that one out, and we are out. Okay, good stuff. But this guy over here should have some more once he is finished reloading. So this guy's got 7 kills. This guy's got 9. This guy's got none. This guy's got 2. This guy's got 3. This guy's got 3. He also has grenades, so run over this way. This guy's got 1, but he also has grenades, so run over this way. Take your grenade out, please, sir. I need the granata. These are all reloading. That one just fired. Okay. Rip the dream. Please take out your grenade, sir. Sir. Loading. Alright, normal speed. I think we can go normal speed. Come on, take out the grenade. Oh, your friend is dead. Take out the grenade, please. Oh, good. This guy took out a grenade. Oh, no. Yeet. Alright, disrupt with grenades. Disrupt with They threw it right back. Okay, we're dead. No. This is still reloading. Oh, Lord. Please finish reloading so I can fire this thing. Please, please, please. Come on. Come on now. There we go. Fire. Very good shot. Very, very good. That thing's up to 94 kills. This one's at 66. I'm going to fire off to the left here. There's just massive grouping over there. I think we could do big damage. These cannons are close to their downfall completely. Big money shot. Yes. Yes. Right. This one, we're going to shoot a little close over this way. The enemy is probably going to wipe this cannon out pretty soon. It's up to 100 kills now. Absolute insanity. She's reloading, though. The last of our troopers here are going for the full send. I love it. They are defending to the last man. We still have those guys back there, though, too, so maybe they can do a little something, something. All right, the cannon behind us is also firing and coming kind of close to this cannon. Not the biggest fan of that, boys. Hold on, we're going to go for a juicer shot. It might not be as close to our cannon, but it's a lot more target-rich environment over that way. All right, this one's ready to roll. Fire. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff, boys. Okay. We're doing our last ditch effort here. This is 1 soldier remaining, reloading the cannon all by his lonesome. Finish reloading, please, son. It's so close. It's so close. We could get one more shot off. Go. Fire. All right. That is probably it for that cannon. This one over here is donezo. All right. Rip the dream. Rip those cannons, but they did a good job. I mean, that guy's still alive. Nah, he's dead now. Okay. He wasn't going to get a chance to reload again. Now our guys back here, it is time for them to commence their fire mission. Let's go ahead and re-skirt some of these guys around to be in better positioning here. Got this corner covered this time around. That's good. Everyone's in decent firing positions. We like to see that. All right, boys. Keep it up. We are now having them enter the trenches themselves. We've done far better this time with far more kills against them. But even still, it's going to be really tough. We have maybe like, I don't know, 70 troopers left back here would be my best guess. Something like that. Firing there. Went high by a lot. Yikes. That was not ideal, to say the very least. They're very clustered up over there. I'm glad we have this little flank position right there, or else things would be going horribly. We are getting some good kills up there too. That's decent. Actually, we're holding okay for now. And they are surpassing the trenches, which is great for us. The fact that they're walking past the trench is good. Here. Really? That fell so short. Why does it do that, man? It's like... The other cannons are way better than this one. This one sucks. Okay. Come on, boys. Keep up the fire. Keep it going. Keep roasting and toasting these Brits. Roast and toast them. Come on. All right, we're reloading again. Reload on this. Fire. Big, 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 huge, massive. Okay. You know what? We need to point the cannon this way. Can we lift this? To fire that way? It doesn't give me the lift button. We might not be able to, it might just be static, honestly. Oh, let's see. Can we? I don't think it's gonna let us rotate it. Maybe when it's done reloading? Oh, there we go. Yeah, once it's done reloading, then we can rotate it. We need to go behind the house, but they're so clustered up over there. I think if we shoot that way, we're bound to get more kills. Got combat over that way. We shoot over the house, though, which is a little bit of a problem. Oh, yeah, we can aim over the house. Good. Oh, big money. We actually just blew up our own cannon, so they can't operate that further. I guess that's good for the overall war effort, but still didn't get like crazy amount of kills in that shot itself. Our boys over here are fighting for their lives, so we definitely need to contribute a bit more. It's a little thinner in the red coat lines over here. You can always look at the mini-map at the top left to kind of get an idea of where we're at. These guys need to hold on. Hold steady, boys. Hold steady. Fire. Oh, okay, good. I thought it hit the house, but no, that was actually a money shot. Not bad. 56 kills for that one. We're still working on it, though. We're still trying to rack up a few more. I'm just letting these guys do their thing over here. Just keep firing, okay, boys? Give it your all. There's some grenades going out this way. That guy gets beat to death. They take over our small flank position over there. It's okay. We're still fighting. There's a juicy little spot right here. Please don't go short. Okay, it was decent. Decent. Just not what we wanted exactly. They're getting in the trench here, and they make the rookie mistake of grenading their own soldiers, which is shockingly stupid. Oy vey. What are we doing? All right, there's a good bunch up over here. We have to still be careful about that house, though. I really don't want to shoot that, because that would disrupt a ton of our cover and be very problematic. But we're getting the green dot, so that means we won't hit it. Although sometimes it does mean you will hit it. Anyway, they just screw you over. Okay, stop grenading our own trenches, boys. It's coming down to the wire. They're really charging in now. Holy cow. They're getting in here big. Give me one of you. Lay down. Lay down. Get grenades out. Lay down. Run. Get grenades out. Get grenades out when you can. Come on. Get grenades out, please. There you go. All right, grenade out. Hold on. No! He direct controlled. Or I was trying to direct control, but then controlled himself like a dingus. Yeet! We're out here, but worth. Okay. Decent. No! We're losing the battlefield again. We're losing it. We're losing it big time. Man! I feel like we did pretty well, all things considered, but we're just not able to keep up with the sheer number of enemies coming upon us here. It's just too many. That's gonna be a juicy grenade. No, they all ran away. Oh, they ran back into it, kinda, but it didn't really work. That guy's dead. Cannon's all that's left. Reload! Finish reloading, finish reloading, finish reloading, please! Please! One more shot! Yes! Terrible shot! Oy vey. Alright, well, we did pretty well that time, but still another L. The Brits, with thousands of soldiers, just kept swarming in their death charge. Either way, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.